How to live a life that you love. Welcome back to the Path to Purpose podcast with Dr. Katja Rusanen. In today's episode, we are exploring how you can live the life that you love. I'm excited to introduce our guest, Daniela Trufin, known as the Abundance Master Coach. She's a powerhouse transformational leader, mindset expert, and the founder of Abundant Women Rise. With over 35 years of entrepreneurial experience and a PhD in mastering leadership, she guides women to unlock abundance in every area of life: business, relationships, life, and purpose. She's the creator of Flow of Abundance method, blending emotional mastery and soul-aligned leadership. Daniela is a stand for what's possible and catalyst for generational transformation. I'm super excited to have this conversation with you, Daniela. So welcome.
Thank you so much, Katja, for inviting me to this podcast. I've been looking forward for a couple of weeks now since we've known each other for 6 years. And thank you so much for inviting me to be here with your audience.
And I love being in connection with you on social media, seeing all the wonderful things you are up in the world and doing there, serving and supporting others and also cheering others on. That is a quality I really love, because I think we all need to support and lift each others up and like be the cheerleaders. Keep going. You are doing great work in the world. And I'm super curious, was there a special event that led you to this path?
Yes, great question. Thank you for bringing that question up. See, so the special event was a few years ago. I met online Bob Proctor. You know of Bob Proctor. He passed away. He was a mentor of mine. And I came across a meditation that changed my life. And when I heard this, I was like, whoa, I had no idea that I can create my life. Like, who knew? I mean, I thought everything happened to me, not for me. And then it took me on a journey to discover, who the life that I was living was not the life that I was meant to live. The life that I was living was on autopilot. Go, 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 go every day. Wake up, overwhelm, running a business, creating my service business, but from a masculine side, like running, hustling, grinding, and until I collapsed. And when I collapsed, I realized this got to be something better. And meeting Bob Proctor and him being my mentor shifted everything at that point. And then it took me on this journey that got me where I am today.
Oh, I love this serendipity, like how we connect, how we meet, how we get the message we need to hear in certain point. And that helps us to move forward and also find our path like you have. Like, I love that. And some of the things is like so many might be still in that place life happened to me. I was there too. Like that's very familiar for me as well to know now the shift that can happen within. Like when you shift from life happened to me to life happens for me, it just changes everything. But many still live in that, let's say, cycle of scarcity, like not believing or trusting that there is this abundance in life, whether it's with time or money or even with love. So, was there a pivotal moment for you when you realized the abundance isn't something you chase, but something that you become, you embody?
Yes, an absolute great question also. So, about 6 years ago, so this is the story where my awakening came in after I found my proctor and took me on this journey. Of course, things start showing up in your life because on the path to awakening, you're going to hear a message, you're going to find a book, you're going to hear a podcast. And if you keep going, it will lead you exactly where you get to find out on your awakening journey who you really are. And for me, after the Bob Proctor journey, I stepped into a leadership program. And this leadership program, I completely had no idea what I was stepping into. I thought it was business, how to be a leader in my business. Stepped in, and after 3 days, Katya, I came out of that like awakened. My awareness went up through the roof. What I discovered in this program was, oh my God, I actually create whatever's going on around me by the way I was being. Up until then, I had no clue, no clue. And I started from that moment on living my life in the thoughts I think in my head are creating the words are creating the actions, and who I'm being and impacts everything around me. And life is showing me everything that my beliefs like in my head. And I was like, whoa, this is a different level of awareness. So went through that program for 4 months. And when I graduated, I literally became a new human being. One of my favorite quotes is, are you ready to let go of who you think you are to find out and discover who you really are? So I was ready. I let go of my past. I let go of all my beliefs, and I started embody the ways of being. So from that point on, I was not doing all the time. I was starting to be. So if I thought that person has something, I don't like that person, I'm not getting along with them, who am I being to show that person love? So the moment I start shifting, people around me started shifting. A great quote that I want your audience to take is, when we shift, they shift. When I become love, I become present, I become aware, things around me are absolutely shifting in line. So it's never about them. It was always about me, who I am being. So every morning, when people in your audience can take this, like when you wake up, ask yourself this powerful question. Who am I being today? Who am I committed to being today? I wake up and I said, today I'm committed to be love, to be present, to be joy, to be connected. What does that mean? Everywhere I go outside my home, I am love, I am joy, I am connected. I bring love, I bring joy, and I bring connection.
I think that is a power question. So write that down for yourself. Make sure you start using it, because we give here keys. But it's one thing is just to listen, and one thing is take them on board and start using this. Because I think that powerful question can be such a change within you. And when we have that change within us, the things outside change too. And let's continue talking about the abundance because I think that's something so many people want. Like we want to have the abundance in life. But you often also say the abundance is not just the financial abundance. Maybe that's a connection many of us make, but it's also the emotional, spiritual, and relational. So, how can someone who's listening today start shifting into that abundance in every area of life, even if they feel stuck or overwhelmed right now? So, what's the trick to move them forward?
Yes, yes. And I know because I was one of them. I was there. I was born in a family in Europe, where you are right now. I was born in Romania. And as a child of, like, I was in a family of 10 kids, and I always heard, we can't afford it. So here's the financial abundance, right? You grow up with thinking you cannot afford anything. And of course, in this journey, you find out that you are already abundant in your life. Your out exterior life might not show it, but you are abundant. So when you work on your limited beliefs, this is the key on shifting from scarcity to abundance. A lot of us have these thoughts, and these are programs already from our childhood, right? Like we heard, we saw, we made up a story, and that story continues to run your life into adulthood. So anything you heard when you were a child about money, about love, about having anything, about connections, any of the beliefs you heard, they're still with you. So what I've done, I've learned this exercise. Instead of, like, when a belief shows up, it's not enough, I can't afford it, I shift to these two powerful words. What if? What if abundance is all around me? What if money is easy to come by? What if people around me are good people? So it's abundance of love. What if people are amazing around me? Like, so you, instead of going in that spiral, what if I can afford it? What if it's not possible? You know how all have bills, right? I got bills right here. We all have bills. And we looked at them and, like, oh my God, I can't, I look at bills these days and I'm like, I'm so grateful for this bill. This is a water bill. This company believed in me before I believed in myself. They are giving me access to water. I'm so happy and grateful for this bill, right? This is a credit card. These people believed in me before I believed in myself. There's abundance. So shift your mindset into what's possible instead of spiraling down what is not possible for you. So that's, in time, your subconscious mind will start believing you that you are abundance. Oh my God, I am so happy and grateful for the clients. Oh my God, they're on the way to my company. I'm so grateful and happy for the people that send me all this money for my programs. So it's the embodiment of this. The abundance is an embodiment. It's not just, I'm abundant, I have a lot of money, I'm a millionaire. Those don't work. We heard many mentors say that those things don't work. It's just, saying it does not create. It's your subconscious beliefs that when you take one by one as they surface, and you take the disempowering belief and you shift it with an abundant belief. Oh my God, like, make it excited for your subconscious mind to believe you're abundant. Oh my God, I have an abundance of friends. I have an abundance of money, an abundance of time, right? So you shift the beliefs. That's the identity. So once you shift the identity, your new identity of being an abundant person, it's powerful if your audience can do that little shift.
And I just love the energy shift even within you. Like when you
Yeah.
talk about the abundance, the joy is there. It's very, very present. And I think
It
that's,
excites me. This literally
yes,
like gets me up excited. I don't like when I don't like this point in my life, and because as being an abundant coach is not those thoughts, they don't come. I don't let them. They don't exist actually because I eradicated them. You know,
mm,
so my identity these days is it's rooted in abundance because abundance is a way of being. Remember that, guys.
yes.
Abundance is a way of being. I am being grateful, I am being joyful, and then you become that magnet of people, money, opportunities in your life. They literally show up. I can't even tell you the amount of stuff and people and money that came into my life because the shift in my identity. So I am not like something that, oh my God, I can't believe this. Oh my God, my clients, they're on the way, right? And all of a sudden I get 3 text messages. We need this service. We need, all of a sudden $3,000 shows up. I was like, whoa, okay. I am so grateful for this. And then I keep going. And so gratitude is at the core of this shift.
Yeah. And let's talk about the identity and the many roles like we have, all of us, like you are a leader, an entrepreneur, and a mother, and you have navigated all those roles. So, what lessons have you learned about creating the abundance without burnout? Because you mentioned that that's
Yeah.
sometimes where we can go if we just do. And how can others apply that in their daily life so they have that abundance growing within them?
Yes. So as I said before, so first is you gotta shift into an awareness. So once you are aware that there are limited beliefs that are running into your head, like that's the first step. Second step was when you take the limited belief and you shift them with empowering beliefs. Okay. But the third very, very powerful point in the shift in my abundant, the flow of abundance is forgiveness. A lot of people have grouches. We all know there's grouches. There is, that person did this to me. This person did that to me. There's always something we got with someone else. And when you have a grouch and you have something with someone else that you haven't forgive them, that can block any abundance from coming into your life. One of the best exercises that I find to help with bringing abundance into your life is the forgiveness letter. This forgiveness letter is for anyone or anything you haven't forgiven in your life, including yourself. So if there's anything you haven't forgiven yourself for, this letter will support with that. So what I do is put on your favorite music and take out a few sheets of paper and think about the person that you want to forgive. Now, this is not for that person. The forgiveness is for you. And write down on this piece of paper everything you want to tell that person that hurt you, no matter how big or small. Just keep writing, have your music on, and take yourself into the moment that this person hurt you. So keep writing everything you want to tell them. Sometimes it's 3 pages, sometimes could be 5 pages. It doesn't matter how you write, you just keep writing. After you complete and you feel like you said everything you want to say to this person in the forgiveness letter, what I would do is go outside your home, your apartment, somewhere outside, not inside. And if you have a ground somewhere or in a park, anywhere else, there's ground. So what I would do is make a hole in the ground, bring a lighter or a match, put the forgiveness letter in the ground in that little hole, and just burn it up. And in that moment, in your heart, believe and let go. Let go of the hate that you have for this person. I am telling you, doing this exercise for whatever you get to forgive will free you up, and it will bring you peace and joy into your heart, and abundance will start coming into your life. I've done it several times, and it shifted so much in my life, and I am so 100% it will shift stuff in your audience lives.
Uh,
And as the ashes, the ashes go up, and you see, like, that's how you see, you let go of everything you have, and from that moment on, you forgive them. Again, forgiveness is for you.
that's super powerful. I have as well in my soul success method, there is the forgiveness because it's such a powerful tool. And I love that you said that forgiveness is for you because
Yeah.
that is really often we think it's for the other person, but we are setting ourselves free
Yeah.
as we forgive. And also
Have you heard that metaphor that forgive, if you think you're forgiving the and then the other person gets to die because you hate him, it's like drinking poison and expecting the other person to die.
mm,
If you
yeah,
don't forgive, it's like you're drinking the poison but you're expecting them to die,
yeah.
but you're gonna die if forgiveness is not a part of this. So
Yeah, and it is also the transformation requires, like what you talked about, letting go of those old beliefs. I also work with my clients with the limiting stories that we tell ourselves that keeps us stuck. So, what are the top limiting beliefs you see people carrying that block them from the abundance? And what's the first step? Like, let's go very practical. What's the first step to releasing them? What can they do?
yes, so some of the most popular beliefs are like, I'm not enough, I'm not good enough. A lot of us, in whatever the pursuit of our dreams, we get stopped by this belief. I don't think I'm good enough. I am not good enough to be on social media. I'm not good enough to be a coach. I'm not good enough to be an entrepreneur. This one belief stops many people from achieving whatever they get to achieve in life. I'm not good enough to be an author. I had all these beliefs, okay? I had all of them. I didn't think I could be an entrepreneur. I didn't think I could be a writer. And I'm an author now. I'm an entrepreneur. I'm a coach. I got to that point because of this work, this inner work. So when you do this inner work you shift the belief. That's the most powerful thing. You take that one on disempowering belief, and what I do is I put two empowering beliefs in its place.
Mm,
So yeah, so it said, I we can't afford it. Let's say that belief, we can't afford it. I shifted to, wow, how can I afford it? So now when you tell your brain, how can I afford it? Of course I can afford it. And then your mind will start figuring out. And your mind, the moment you put all these empowered beliefs, will start bringing into your life people, circumstances, opportunities, connections. You could be one connection away from somebody that offers you a huge opportunity. that shifts your entire life. Because now, instead of saying the negative belief, I can't afford it or I can't do this, now you shift it into this powerful, and your mind found those people, it will bring it into your life. Put
Yeah.
this in practice. Work with this, like any belief you have, shift it to empowering beliefs, and then keep going from there. And you can tell your disempowering belief, thank you. You served me up until now. I'm going to let you go. And just out. Now we got two empowering beliefs, and your mind starts spiraling up instead of spiraling down.
I love that. And the abundance is right there because instead of
Yes.
just replacing with one, we are using two.
After the forgiveness, that's a powerful pillar of this. And just don't just do one letter, do multiple of whatever that's holding you back. If somebody did something to you, or you borrow money and they didn't pay you back, that was my case. I think it was like 15 years I borrowed money to somebody and didn't pay me back. And I had so much grouch on that person. I still can't believe that it took 15 years for me to forgive that person because of this work, right? And once I wrote everything I said on that letter, everything I said to that person, and I burned it, Katja, like abundance started coming into my life. I made 10 to 20 times more money right after that, right that year. And then a light bulb went up in my head. I was like, oh my God, for 15 years, what did that cost me? How much money did that cost me to hold the grudge on somebody? And once I let it go and I completely forgave her, I'm not expecting the money, never will expect the money. I made more money, multiplied in different opportunities. Clients came in, winnings came in, a refund for like $3,000 came in, something else came in. I was like blown away. I remember specifically after that, it was like a 20K in a spare of like 3 weeks. Like boom, 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 boom. I was like, whoa, this forgiveness is for real.
Oh, thank you so much for sharing. That is
Powerful
super
tool.
powerful.
Think
Yeah.
about how many of your audience member will hear this and start writing this forgiveness letter. And then I would invite them to come back to this podcast and write down in the comments after the forgiveness letter, what happened? What did they create in their life?
I'd
Or email
love
you
to.
or something, right?
I'd love to hear those. So we know now this works for you. That's super powerful. But can you share a powerful breakthrough or transformation you witnessed in someone who's applied as well these teachings? So just that, okay, it works for you, but does it work for others too?
So I will. So this was last year. One of my clients, one-on-one. I have one-on-one clients. She was in this scarcity mindset. So we worked on the mindset. We work on shifting beliefs. We work on all the identity work, and because I screenshot and keep all the messages because they're so powerful as a testimonial. And all of a sudden she sends me she's in a leadership position at her job, and all of a sudden she sends me this text, after we did all the forgiveness letters, all the tools. She goes, oh my God, I just got a bonus of $2,900 that came into my account. They said it was a bonus for the work I was doing. She goes, blew my mind. Katja, that was not it. About 3 weeks later, she sends another text. She said, oh my God, I got another $1,300 for a different bonus. So now she was almost at $5,000.
Wow.
So that's a proven client testimonial. And I'm putting that into under my testimonials because that was very powerful.
So now you might want to start doing this work. Use those tools that Daniela has given you. And definitely, I have loved everything you have shared and those practical things, what we can do. And also, I know that you prepared a gift for those who want to go deeper. So, can you share more about your gift?
So this meditation, I recorded a free meditation for a couple of minutes on repeat that you can use. And just so you guys know, it will be also updated. I got feedback from a lot of people to extend it to 30 minutes. So it will be, once I record it in 30 minutes, I will replace it with the 4 minute or 3 minutes that's in the gift right now. So this is what I used thousands of times. I listened to it, I repeated it, I embody it. That's the most powerful thing. I embody everything I heard in this meditation, incantation, and you live it. You
Yes.
feel it, and that's when abundance starts coming into your life.
I love that. And also, I know you just released your book. So let's talk about
Yes.
that as well a little bit. So, can you share what's your book and who is it for?
As you guys know, I am an entrepreneur. So what you guys don't know, as an entrepreneur, first of all, I was a cleaning lady. And over the last 25 years, I turned it into a business. So I became a business owner of a cleaning service. And this book, it's called Made for More. Notice the spelling is made, like the maid. Made for More is a journey of where I was and the last 25 years, actually even more, because it shows my life in back when I was a child. And it's packed with a lot of lessons on limited beliefs, on how I transformed from a scarcity mindset into an abundance mindset, and all the things that came along. And each chapter has lessons. And this is could be sent to women. Women could read this, but also if your audience has men, they could use it as a gift for their wives, sisters, mothers, anyone, their loved ones. It's a powerful journey on how to create the life you love.
Love that book. So, check it out. The link will be
The
in the
other
show
one,
notes.
the metaphor, it's also made for more. It's we're made for more. So it
Yes.
has a riddle in the title. Yeah.
Love it. And
And
now,
it hit number one on Amazon like a month ago when it came out. And I was also on the red carpet about a month ago in LA at the International Film Festival with the book. And it's where books are turned into movies. So at any point, somebody could pick up the book and turn it into a movie later on. So
yeah, keep us posted. And
yeah,
now I just want to ask, what's the final message that you would want to leave our audience with? Final thoughts.
abundance, I want to let them know that abundance is a way of being. And you to embody this abundance, once you embody this abundance, your life starts shifting, like literally shifting. Things, people, opportunities come into your life in ways you cannot imagine. Again, if you do all the things that we went through this podcast, all the points, right, including the forgiveness letter, things in your life will start shifting. And a powerful exercise that I want to let you guys know is every morning when you wake up, before you even open your eyes, go into gratitude, because gratitude is a abundance magnifier. So it doesn't matter what state you're in right now, what you have in your life, what you don't have. Like if you don't have enough money, you don't have enough, you don't have the love of your life, or you don't have enough something in your life or a job or whatever, make it feel like you're already grateful for everything you already have in this moment, because God will say, oh my gosh, she's grateful for everything she has. Let's just give her more. Let's just give him more. Okay. But when you're limited with what you're like, okay, I can't, I don't have it. It's not here. I don't see it. That's complaining. That's not gratitude. Gratitude, again, it's a magnifier for abundance. So sitting in bed before waking up, send gratitude for everything you have. Send love. This is another powerful one. Send love to everyone around you. I have all my kids' faces. I send love to my kids, send love to my neighbors, send love to the people I know, people on Facebook, everyone I know. So this love is magnified before I even get out of bed. And I ask that question, who am I being today? And I said, I'm being loved, I'm being connected, I'm being present. And as I go out into the world, whoever I meet, if I meet a homeless, I am loved, I am connected. If I meet someone in a restaurant, a waitress that's working hard on her feet, I'm connected. I'm asking her name. How is your day? I am whatever I said in the morning. That's what I go through the day and connect and am that. So embody the ways of being that you want to be in the world. So
Wow, that is a beautiful and powerful morning routine. So let's just test
and it
it
would last,
out.
it would
Yes.
last through the day, last through the whole day. And it's very powerful because now I'm not letting the world dictate who I'm being. I decided, and my intention is to be that. And then when your intention is to be love, joy, connection, gratitude, you are that everywhere you go. And that's the difference between just saying things and embody them. Would you like me to say that incantation?
Yes, I think that will be a powerful way. So let's go with
I
that
will say it
magic
twice.
sentence.
I will say it twice so people can get the embodiment of it. Okay.
Yes.
Okay. And this is going to be in your free gift on repeat. I will up it up to 30 minutes. So it will be a powerful gift. So I am so happy and grateful now that money comes to me in increasing quantities through many sources on a continuous basis. I am one with the infinite riches of my subconscious mind. It is my right to be rich, happy, and successful. Money flows to me easily, endlessly, and in avalanches of abundance. I give my talent with love, and I'm wonderfully blessed financially. It is amazing. I am so happy and grateful now that money comes to me in increasing quantities through many sources on a continuous basis. I am one with the infinite riches of my subconscious mind. It is my right to be rich, happy, and successful. Money flows to me easily, endlessly, and in avalanches of abundance. I give my talents with love, and I'm wonderfully blessed financially. It is amazing.
Oh, thank you. That was so powerful way to,
That's embodiment of,
yes,
so you feel it, you see it, you hear it. So you
very,
notice when I say avalanches of abundance, I literally see the waterfall of abundance coming. When I say money come to me through multiple sources, I see literally multiple sources, like money coming from different directions. And Katya, it wasn't always like that for me. And today I have multiple sources, multiple businesses. So money do come in my life in multiple sources. So
Oh, thank you so much for sharing
if
that and
it's possible
sharing.
for me,
Yeah.
okay, if it's possible for me that came from a family of 10 with scarcity mindset, it's so possible for all of your audience that listen to this podcast. And I know the possibilities are endless. And the last thing I'm going to say, every version of you already exists. Every version of you already exists. So there's a version of you that is abundant, that is loving, that is connected, and that it has everything that you ever wanted already exists. All you have to do is tap into that version of you. And these are the tools that can get you there.
Beautiful. Thank you so much, Daniela, for your invaluable insights today.
You're
And
welcome.
and thank you for tuning in. If you enjoyed this interview, please give it thumbs up and subscribe for more inspiring content and explore our previous episodes too. Sending you all love and light. Thank you.
Thank you, Katya.